Hello, hello. It is I, G. Hey. Hello, hello, guys. Um, I have thoroughly tested. My model is working with this game, but there are a couple of points where it goes a little bit of lag. Just a little bit for a second. And I'm just going to need you all to bear with that. It is as good as it's going to get. No, I do not need help. No, I don't need you backseat fixing as if I don't know how a computer works. I'm gonna need you all to develop some chill. It's not your strength, chat. It's not your strength, chat. And I understand. But I'm gonna need you to try just for today. Hello, Astro. Welcome to the chat and welcome to any of my lurkers. I love you all. Today I am Cat G. Hey. Meow. Meow. Because we are a cat detective. Do, do, do. No peeing on walls. Yes, yes, yes. I'm very excited. The game is all set up. I'm just chilling. I'm giving people a few moments to get in and enjoy the ambiance, and then we will get on with the game. Oh, oh. There we go. Okay. We were on the struggle bus for a hot second there, guys. We were on the struggle bus, but we got right off. We said no. We said no to the struggles. I'm catless at the moment. The accessories are gone. Oh. I summoned a cat. A cat was summoned. Look at her little belly. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready to meet a cat detective? He has a job. That means you could have a job, Sola. If you really tried, you could have a job. Right? That means you could do work. Yes? You could earn money. Pay rent. Ish, ish. Oh, cutie. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at that face. Who could hate that face? Oh, not me. Okay. We're gonna enjoy the model lag. But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if there's a model lag because it's all about the game. About the game. Yeah, buddy. It's all about the game. About the game. It's crazy. It is the game, by the way. Everything about my setup is still optimized as normal. I don't really understand why, but this game is a little bit wild. It's not even because it's eating resource, because it's not. It's just crazy. It's just not very stream friendly. There is one thing actually I could change. This might help. Okay, let's see. This might help. This is a long shot, but it might. It might. Ba, 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 ba. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to still be paying attention to you, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle Kitty Cat. You alright, Trouble? Oh, baby girl. Okay, let's play this game. Let's play this game. Going in. Mangoine. Oof. Oh my lord. But sir, we've barely even begun. Oh, I did say where we were up to. I didn't even get to start knocking on doors and making myself obnoxious. No, not for the annual police ball fundraising. For asking about the loud noise last night. You know, from the case, if I could just... Sir, look, never mind. How could today get any worse? Oh, we gonna make it worse, baby girl. What's up, doe eyes? I need to stop asking questions I don't want the answers to. Valid. Okay, did you miss me? I take it you're having trouble with the higher-ups. Not in the slightest. Come on, admit it. I bet you were worried about me when I vanished into the sewers for hours on end. You kidding? It was the one upside of the higher-ups deciding to glue the sewer lid shut on you. But speaking of, where have you been? You jumped down into the sewers hours ago. And you smell like it too. What happened? Nothing much, just found an entire criminal enterprise set up in the sewers. How was your day? Oh, just peachy now that I'm dealing with... Wait, run that last bit by me again? Yep, there was a gang in the sewers. Casual sewer gangs. Too bad you didn't come down with me. You'd have made quite the sting. Like I said, I don't get paid enough to go sewer diving. Mood. I care about stopping crime, but... A doe has limits and I hit them with when feces gets involved. I too have limits and they are definitely hit when feces gets involved. I agree. What a smart lady. Look, maybe you better start from the beginning. Walk me through what happened. Right, so I went down into the sewers a few seconds after Albert's bizarre. I love this game. Astral, if you're there, could you just confirm if you've got the game sound? Because I don't think you guys do. Okay, but you should have the game sound. That's super weird. Okay, maybe it's just too quiet. There we go. That should fix it. We should have some game sound now. You're welcome. You found a gang in a sewer that stole a collar from some mysterious woman. Now can you teleport to where the collar is? That's about the size of it. I know it sounds unbelievable. I mean, have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? From you? Constantly. Ha! Savage. We have been savaged. We have been justifiably homicided. This isn't even in the top 10 most ridiculous things you've ever said. The point is, what are you going to do now? Francis. Taking the collar to Francis, seeing if he recognized it. Are you high on catnip? You can't just hand over evidence without dusting for paw prints and all that? Fair enough. Can you do that? Do I look like I can do that? You'll need to turn it in as police evidence to get that sort of detailed analysis. And that'll help with the investigation? About that, you see the case... The case is closed is what I hope she's about to say. Okay, is it me or is the rabbit guy kind of a bit disconcerting? Chief. Oh, he's the chief. I can say looking tasty, chief. I'm saying it. You, chief, that uniform's Vicky. You look very tasty today. I'd be flattered if that wasn't coming from a cat. I was just coming to tell Officer Betty here one last time that if she insists on pursuing this ridiculous case any further, she's off the force for good. But Chief, no buts, it's just an accidental death, a slip and fall. I'm not about to waste time and resources on a mere accident. A mere accident with an unexplained body, imploded glass, and potential gang connections. What was that, Cat? Oh, nothing. Just one thing. The most important thing about the case by far. Will you be paying my reward money by cash or check? This guy. This guy. He do be pushing his luck. For sure. He is of the luck-pushing variety. What? Why should I pay you anything? Well, I investigated and you cracked the case. You didn't say anything about them having to be related. Forget it, there's no case, there's no reward. Go back to your litter box and stay out of police business. Well, that's that. I suppose that you're done too now there's no money on the table? You kidding? Not a chance. I'm not giving up until I get to the bottom of this. Why? Yeah, actually, why? Gotta be blackmail material somewhere. If a reward from the cops isn't an option, a bribe from the mob to keep quiet about what I find would be the next best thing, right? I mean, sure, if you want to find yourself at the bottom of the lake in concrete boots. Never gonna happen, babe. They don't know my paw size. Never mind that, Albert. Look, whatever your reasons and whatever mixed opinions I have of you, I appreciate the fact you're willing to stick with this case and see it through when I can't. You can't give me any help at all? Nope, Chief's orders are very clear. I'm off this case for good and under orders not to bring it up again. So I can't help you. For example, I definitely can't tell you that someone ordered forensics to stop what they were doing, or that what evidence we did get was stuck in a box in the police archive. And why are you telling me? He's so stupid. I love it. Oh, I get it. Took me a minute. That's a really tough code to break. Albert. Any other ways I could not help you? Francis's address. I need to go to Francis again, but I don't know where he lives. Yeah, well, it's a shame I can't tell you about how I took down his details to follow up with him later. In fact, I wrote them down on a piece of paper here, but of course I can't show you that paper because that would be discussing the case. Ah, what a shame someone snagged it off your desk without you noticing. Any other ways I can not help you? Evidence for the case. Okay, we're good for now. I think you've not helped me enough, thanks. I like to leave things mysterious. If you're having trouble, come back here and I'll not help as best I can. Thanks, Betty, you're a doe. Literally a doe. She is literally a doe. Okay. Oh, God.
I've never been one to play by the book, mostly because I can barely read. But sometimes to solve a case, you've got to play nice with the manimal. That's why I'm headed to the police archives. I want to lay my pretty eyes on what the cops actually found at the scene and check out what they were actually able to piece together for themselves. which probably won't be much. Not like the police do much to solve crime in this city. Which is a good thing, sometimes. Hope nobody noticed that.
City PD Archives, can I help you? Yes, I'm interested in evidence for a case I'm investigating. Boy, did you come to the wrong place. Wouldn't the police archives be the right place? You must be new. Ugh, expecting me to get out of my chair. Yawn. Oh, God. I guess let's see if we can do anything else before we talk to the probably useless archivist. What's this? The door. That's probably the exit. Let me in, bitch. Yeah, what do you want? Can you help? What did you mean came to the wrong place? All case evidence is filed here, right? Filed. Sure. What's that supposed to mean? See this trunk means I never forget. Means the police department can scrimp on actually maintaining a functional filing system for everything. Means everything just gets chucked in the back and locked away while I retain all the important info. Saves them a whole $1. Ooh, okay, well then if you remember everything, maybe you remember the case of the strange cat body that happened the other night? Doesn't ring a bell. This happened literally less than 48 hours ago. What happened to the trunk meaning you never forget? I took trunk enhancers. You're so funny. Can I at least go in the back to check the archives myself? I don't mind doing your job for you. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't mind checking for myself. Nah. Nah, could you be a bit more specific? Nah, as in I'm forbidden. Nah, as in I need permission. Nah, as in you can't be bothered to go get out of your chair and open the door. Nah, as in only people allowed back here are the ones dropping off evidence. Well, and that last thing you said too. Only drop-offs? What about when someone in your department wants to take another look at things to try and crack the case? You realize that never ever happens, right? Fair. So the only time someone goes back there is to drop off evidence. On a totally unrelated and casual note, if I had evidence for a case, how would I submit it? You'd follow the procedure. And what's the procedure? I forget. You're really bad at the whole elephant thing, huh? When the elephant just ain't elephanting. Jeez, calm down. No need to get hot under the collar. I'm not. Wait, hot under the collar, did you say? I've got some evidence for an ongoing case burning a hole in my fur. Can I give it to you or... No, wait, I just remembered the procedure. Any evidence has got to be properly bagged, wrapped, whatever. Can't just take it as is. There's a wrapping station over there. We were using it for the annual police Christmas wrapping charity drive. We earned 1 whole quarter. Where's it? Okay, there it is. Wrapping station. And he gracefully wrapped the collar. Oh. I thought there was going to be some kind of horrific mini game involved. Yeah, what do you want? Here, it's wrapped. Okay, I've wrapped the evidence like you requested. Now if you could take it and file it under the warehouse cat corpse case. Hold on, I've just remembered another part of the procedure. Why it all has to be wrapped up. Because it protects... Ah! Good evening, Artie. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, because it protects the integrity of the physical evidence. Nads, because it has to be submitted by registered mail or courier. Make sure it gets to us safely. But I'm standing right here ready to hand you the evidence. How much more safely is it going to get to you than that? Yep, you are solely responsible for my blood pressure. That is true, Artie. You are. You never know. I could drop it in my coffee or something. This guy. I've worked with people like this elephant. Stress. Besides, I don't feel like working right now. Okay, that's me. Get a courier to bring it by later. Okay, I gotta give it to a courier. I can't just say I'm a courier. Cool. Oh, treat time for the catos. Okay. They're going to appreciate this. Been a while since I've had on-stream treats. Okay. I apologize, guys. This is going to be a bit precarious today. Okay. Get on camera. No, Sola. You gotta perform for the people. You gotta earn this treat. Remy, you're being very aggressive. Clean it up. Clean it up. No, not more holes, stupid. How are you so bad at eating? It's like a fundamental part of existence. Oh no. Oh no, Sully, you've got treat all over you. A cat care package. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure they'll want to do all these things, but I'll try. Let's get the treat done. Okay, let's see if you two will play. Will you play? Okay, let's try this. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! He's so lazy. To be fair, I did play with him a little bit before stream. Hey, give it back. They're like, what are you doing? You've just fed us and now you want us to play? What is this? What is this? Oh! Oh no, they're teaming up. It's a team up. Okay, last flyby, guys. Okay. And catnip. Catnip was the last thing, right? Okay. This is a spray catnip. There you go. Cat care package complete. Let me just have a little drink. Good, good, good. Oh. Remy's coming in for the nip. Catastrophe averted. Yes, indeed. I love it. Punny. Very punny. Let's go and chat to Francis, even though he annoys the ever-loving hell at me.
Toad witness didn't just see the body.
Twinkle-toed witness.
He saw someone with the body. The same someone who Crocodile Tears got that collar from. I figure it's worth seeing if the sight or smell of the collar jogs his memory, even if it's just enough for an interpretive dance number.
Thank you for the lurk, Artie. Go and pretend to work, as you should.
Phew.
The cats appreciate it as well. Don't you, little rim?
Like someone doused it in eau de sewer. Wait, that's just me, isn't it?
Are you here to show off another dance number? Afraid not, Francis. Dancing to say I'm sorry is one thing, but investigating an unsolved case by dancing is beyond my skills. Wouldn't be so sure. Running around in circles snatching at nothing is surprisingly easy to express in dance. Oh, savage. Oh yeah? And how about tell me the colour of the victim's fur? Alright, I see your point. Fine. But I don't know what else I can help with beyond what I already told you. Okay, ask me your questions, cat. Okay, let's ask about the thief. Saw someone stealing something and then run into the sewer. Any other details you remember about them? Wait, what? You think I'm going to remember more now than when it was fresh in my mind? You never know. Sometimes it takes a while for the brain cells to get up to speed. Maybe if they're hog-tied and hobbled crutches, you know, like yours. When did Francis get so extra sassy? But now you mention it, I remember a flash of white. Might have been their outfit or their fur. Any chance the suspect you saw was a lady? Sorry, didn't have time to ask. What with the dead body? Remy, get down. No, Go about your day. Go. Be gone. Be gone, little demon child. Their gender is somewhat petite. Somewhat petite. A new gender unlocked. You didn't see what they took off the body? No, well, maybe. It was all in such a flurry I couldn't tell. I was in the middle of a conniption and in the planning stages of a fit. If I showed you the item, do you think it might jog your memory? It might, or it might bore me to tears. At least he's honest. At least he is an honest fella. The universe is a mysterious and unknowable thing, which coincidentally is the theme of my latest dance routine. Oh, I'm feeling inspired to move. Could the moving wait until after you've looked at the thing? Okay, show him the collar. All right, Francis, I want you to take a look at this thing in my pocket. Is this a come on? Because if it is, I'm beginning to see why Officer Betty said you were single. Wait, it's not in my pocket. Where the heck is it? Oh, wait. Let me guess. You came here in a big song and dance, taking out my precious time to show me this thing, and you forgot it somewhere else. Forgot is such a strong word. Maybe I could convey the nuance through dance steps. Maybe you could dance step out of here and leave me alone. If you want me to see this thing, then bring me the thing, you feline fool. Wait, do I not have it? Where is it? Did I leave it at the archives? I thought they wouldn't take it. I had to courier it. Hmm.
So, looks like the police archivist is at screw 'em. Once I get this collar and a hole will take, I sure hope I paid my phone bill.
I sure hope I paid my phone bill.
Whoa.
There's a dial tone.
Guess the check to the
Yeah,
phone
it's the
company
same
didn't
dramatic
bounce
flamingo, yes.
yet.
These guys are speedy.
That was weird. I wonder if, wow, that was fast.
No, he seems sus. Don't trust him. Our speed is our service. Remy? What are you doing? You've had your treat. Greedy. You're greedy, little man. Greedy. That was it?
There goes a fox who loves his job, I guess. Okay, maybe. The minute she walked into my office, I knew she was bad news.
It's the dame that does him wrong.
Kinda bad news when you order the seafood special and the waiter tells tells you they're all out, and now you're all disappointed. She was all doe eyes and wolfish smile, or maybe the other way around. Her canine coyness setting my feline feelings on edge.
Depends on who you ask, poor guy. Huh. I thought you said you received my note. He's in his room. What? He might be doing private things. Hey, Shiro, how you doing? How you doing? For a month. Butt glands deep in a murder case. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Remy is having some strong opinions about me streaming right now, though. You have a triple my usual rate. I will make the time to play marriage counselor.
To my office, I knew she was good news.
Oh. You trying to dox me, Remy?
The kind of good news when you order the seafood special and you get an extra prawn on the side.
Are you monologuing? Hey, Kasa, how you doing? How's it going? Remy, I can see you. I'm sat right here, stupid cat. Come on, Mr. Menace, Mr. Monies. No. No, no kissing the camera. No. Why are you being so crazy today? Huh? Why are you so crazy today? Oh, man. It's been a long time. I hope you've been keeping well, keeping busy. Shiro, I hope your exams are over now. Just part of my full detective service package, Mom. As is investigating, so why not sit down and tell me all about it? Cough while billed by the hour, cough. I cannot stay. I'm on the way to refer a doctor's appointment, so I cannot tell you anything right now. That will make the investigation harder, to be sure. But it's fine. I like a challenge, especially if it means I get to rack up my bill. I know, why don't you come by our place? I'll have time later to answer your questions, and maybe you can speak to Eddie. Here, I have her address written down. When you have a moment, please come. I'm out of my mind about poor Eddie, and you're the best. You're technically a hope I have. Why does no one have any faith in us? I know we're pathetic, but come on. I'll put that on my business card, man. Man. My life sucks.
Well, that's a lucky gig that definitely has nothing to do with the big case.
My life sucks so hard. We are not good. We are not good at what we do. We're so bad at what we do. Oh no, chat. Well, well, wow. Yep, yep, that would be uh-oh. That was a whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys. We are mm, mm. Things are definitely a thing in here right now. Whoa. Whoa. Give me a second. Let me wow. Jesus. That was something. Bear with me, bear with. Holy smokes. Okay, okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be a challenging stream now for me at this end. But it's all right. It's all right. I've dealt with worse. Have a good dinner. Have a good dinner, Astral. Sorry, sorry, Kasa. How have you been doing? Have you been up to anything interesting recently?
Whoa, guess the check to the phone company.
Right, let's just zoom through all this and get back to where we were. Let's zoom through. Yeah, we did all this. We got this. We got this.
Huh. That was weird. I wonder if... Wow, that was fast. Probably. Besides, that might be them at the door right now. Huh. There goes a fox who loves his job, I guess. Okay.
Let's get through all her little bits. Hello, hello, Caleb. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Very boring here, but we're working on it? That sounds very ominous. That sounds very, very ominous, Kasa. You're doing swell? I'm doing okay, except for the fact I just crashed my entire stream and I'm having to catch back up to where I was super fast. Oh no, I picked the wrong thing. I forgot that I had to change the option. Okay, keep going, keep going. What have you been up to, Caleb? What have you been up to? Anything good today?
The kind of good news.
Okay. Welcome back, Astral. Welcome back. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. What were we up to? Okay. Ah, okay.
Well, that's a lucky gig, the definite good thing too. Seeing as the now. Crap. What was I doing before she showed up? Oh, right. The plot's calling.
The plot's calling. I love this game. Good news, sir. Your package has been delivered. That was fast. Working out cooking for my roommate and some drawings. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, cooking for your roommate. That's nice. I used to cook for my roommates back in university. Now my only roommates are these little troublemakers. Yeah. 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 Okay, you can have a little belly rub. Just one.
Guess their wrap-up is as fast as their delivery.
Okay, so right, we're good now. We're good now. What does the pig lady want?
Now what? Who is it this time?
We are popular AF.
Who is it now? The courier with my package again. Mrs. G with more about the case.
No, just me with some leftover casserole, sweetie. Aww. She's bringing me food. I only do it because she doesn't know how to cook or she doesn't want to learn. Yeah, I had a housemate like that at uni. She couldn't make like a baked potato. She couldn't even make her own instant ramen. I didn't want her to starve. Want any? Oh, Deb, you're a lifesaver. How come you always treat me so well? Well, judging by all the new clients and jobs you're working on, I figure it won't be long before you end up in legal trouble again. Damn. We are really notoriously bad at our job. Which means I'll be paying another piglet's way through college. Right. Well, thanks for the casserole. And the ride earlier, and the ride I'll be calling for later, probably. Don't mention it. I'll send you my invoice.
And I will ignore it, but feel real bad about it.
Oh, Albert, you hot mess. Okay. Enter archives back room. Visit Mrs. G's apartment and teleport to archives. Okay. Okay. I guess to the clock shop. Out of time. Clock repairs. I love pun names for shops. Are pun names for shops common where you guys are? Back home, pun names for businesses is like the way of the world.
They'll have filed the caller under the evidence, which means I'll teleport right into the file. I hope their file folders are big and sturdy enough to contain my awesomeness.
Valid, valid. You are pretty awesome, Albert, and you haven't peed on a single wall yet. You're doing good.
What the? A garbage can?
Ha! The filing system is a garbage can?
Garbage. Glad to see the city PD is filing its evidence with due care and process. Something to look forward to while I look up the case file.
I got the collar back, so I can get a flamingo guy soon. Okay.
Let's see. Case 263. Received noise complaint in regards to a husky convention. Interviewed the organizer for official statement. Awoo. I'd say our tax dollars at work. but not like I
Albert
pay my
is the
taxes
best
anyway.
investigator. Full on.
Anyway, that's not it.
Okay.
Case 111. Traffic accident on East 3rd. Suspects, an illegal ring of Armadillo Street racers. Based off scale impressions taken from victim's face.
Scale impressions from their face.
No, this isn't it. You'd think weird cat corpse case files would be easy to find. Mind you, maybe it would be if I knew the first thing about filing systems.
Oh, goodness, guys. Oh, just bear with me 1 second. I apologize. But one of the things that broke when my stream just did its whole big crash, I have to fix because it's basically making it impossible to stream. So just bear with me 1 moment. I do apologize. But the struggle is real. Hold the fort. Exactly. Hold the fort, chat. Hold the fort. I'm so sorry, guys. Hang on. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, no. Oh, why is it? I'm really, really sorry, guys. I don't know why it's... Okay, I found it. I found it, chat. right, I'm going to hop on my ad break, and hopefully by the time I come back, I'll be able to have got it fixed. That seems like a smart thing to do. So I'll see you guys on the other side of the ad break. It shouldn't take too long.
Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed, losing all my focus.
Hello, my name is Just Jihei, and you might know me from such classics as Kidnapping Filipinos, Platonic Men in My Basements, and my iconic attempts at scuff-free streams. Wow! Yes, you heard it, scuff-free streams. After many years of work, tireless effort, I have created a product that can scuff-free streams and sprays it right in your face. So if you are fed up of scuffed streams, chatter saying such things as, "Have you tried turning it off and on again? Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Game volume too loud. Model lagging. And more. Then please purchase Scuff Be Gone. Scuff Be Gone is the product you can spray in your face and never have to worry about scuff ever again. Scuff Begun's retail price varies from region to region and has an excessive price gouging addition. No guarantees are made of Scuff Begun's ability to actually remove scuff.
Yo, the lies so that you never make it. Hopeless, so it seems. Eyes closed, candles open wide to embrace your dreams.
Good news, chat. It's all fixed. The ad break was perfect for doing it. We can continue with our lives now. All right, let's continue trying to find this cat corpse case.
Case 419. Another complaint lodged against Albert Wilde. Hey, that's me. Wait. How many other complaints against me are in here? Too many to go through, and still no sign of the file I need. All right. Doing one more than throwing up my paws. 990, unusual feline body discovered in... Wait, this is it. This is the entire police file for the case. This is every piece of evidence. This is a joke, right? There's like 2 pages in here. And half a page is just a stick figure drawing of the body with a frowny face.
That's the sort of thing I would do.
Body found under, this bit's partly crossed out. Implosion, then explosion, then hole in roof. That's odd. Body appears to be a small feline consistent with case 4666. As such, no further investigation needed or authorized.
Oh.
Send all case materials to janitorial to be recycled as toilet paper. Maybe it's a good thing their filing system is as deficient as their investigation skills. I'd hate to be fishing scraps of paper off Officer Hippo's rear end. Case 4666. So something like this has happened before. Sounds like I need to do some more reading, which is a sentence I never thought I'd be saying. Case 4666.
Okay, let's see. Now this is exciting.
Let's see what's in here. A lot of redactions. That's what.
Holy
I
smoke.
haven't seen this many strike-throughs and black marker on a piece of paper since the last time a lady gave me her number. The whole case file is redacted to heck and back. How am I supposed to make out any of it? Hang on. There are some bits where the Marcus police funding didn't extend to their stationery supply. A little squinting with my keen feline eyes, and I can make out cat. I guess come on, eyeballs. Strain. Strain harder. Narrow those pupils. Is that appeared? Unusual, unknown, roof hole. Sounding awful familiar. Something about released into custody. What? Some evidence. Property. Another body. Someone living. And released to who?
Yeah. That's the question. Released to who? Who? Ooh.
Claimant. Parties involved, including... Ugh, I can barely make out the letters. Let's see. D. Dom. Dom D. Dom D. Wait. They couldn't mean Dom the Dolphin. The terror of 10th Street, head of the Sharks and Shirts gang.
What?
They say if you cross him, you'll sleep with the fish.
Do you sleep with the fishes?
That's because he locks you in a fish cannery for the night. Best botch job of my life, really. Ugh, can't quite. Oh, Ren. No, Ran. Utan. Oh, wait. Gutan. Orangutan. Head of the hairy apes. Even I know about them. And that's really saying something. I thought they kept to their side of 10th Street. Guess Oran's got a long reach, you know.
Long reach.
Being an orangutan and all.
I love it when they explain the jokes. It makes it so much funnier.
M-A-N. Wait. Manny the Mantis. Again, is that twice he's gotten involved in these cat cases? Wait. Never. I should actually learn to read someday. M-I-N-K-Y-J-O. Minky. The mink He runs the Rabbit Rodents gang.
Why are all these gangs involved?
So not the underworld boss I thought it was. Just another underworld boss. So, one cat case, 3 names. All prominent members of the criminal underworld.
Oof.
Counting Manny the Mantis in my case. Hang on. Let me get out my calculator. 4 underworld bosses, all involved somehow with weird cases involving weird cats. Which means absolutely nothing to me, given I don't know the first thing about the criminal underbelly of this town. I'm too busy minding my own underbelly, thanks.
More
It's getting a
people
little saggy.
should mind their own underbellies, to be honest. I think I'm going to start reminding people, mind your own underbelly.
Besides, how am I supposed to know the secret ins and outs of this town's criminal underworld?
Aren't you a private detective? Is that not sort of like your job?
Not like I work in a job where that information would be useful or anything.
I see, he's covering that.
I'm gonna need to run this info by someone who knows this stuff. Someone who's not only seen this city's seedy underbelly, but who's given it a scritch and a rub while saying, "Who has the cutest criminal underbelly? That's you." Which rules out pretty much every cop in this town. Meaning I'll need to find someone who's actually part of that world. But where would I find them? Not here, that's for sure. All right. How to get out of... I'm imagining that since this is all they're classified, that they apparently forgot to actually lock. Great elephanting, I gotta say.
Aren't you the police? Damn it, you're right. Does that mean I have to call myself? Does that mean I have to actually work? That's not what I took this job for. Right, well, while you work that out, to be fair, I feel like a lot of us can relate. A lot of us can relate. I mean, did we take the job to do work? Did we? I don't think so. I think it's fair that we did not. You know what? If it means you leave before I have to actually do anything, please do. The giant police force budget means no budget for transit, right? You'd be lucky if a bus came every other ice age. I'm just saying, as much as I'm happy with the arrangement, bus fare is less than my retainer. Again, in this city, I wouldn't be so sure. Besides, I'm a detective. I've got an image to maintain. Hard-boiled. Worldly wise. The kind of guy who's too cool to take a bus. I mean, you're currently sitting on a sticky lollipop my daughter left on the back seat, so...
Hard-boiled detective. This is not a walking distance.
The good news is I don't want to walk. I want to go to Francis. Got a gig tonight. Okay, ask me your questions, cat. Show the collar. I want you to take a look at this thing in my pocket. Is this a come on? Because if it is, I'm beginning to see why Officer Betty said you were single. Nope, here it is. Don't mind the lint. I'm sure that won't compromise the vital piece of evidence. Actually, now I take a look at it, I think this is what the animal I saw took from the body. They were peeling it off its neck, I think. Excellent. Does it bring it all flooding back? Do you remember anything about the thief? How they got this off the body? What they did immediately after? Did they give a full confession? Tell me every detail you remember from this. I just did. I saw them picking it up from the body, then they booked it. That's it. Fiddlesticks, I thought that would trigger a fully realized flashback with cinematic camera angles and everything. Man, we don't even get a flashback. What a rip. We deserve a flashback. Justice for Albert. Justice for Albert. Two things I remember. I remember the smell. Sewers aren't exactly the most fragrant of places, you know. No, not that. Yes, well, that too. But I remember a strong smell before the thief ran into the sewers. Just got a whiff of it through the smell of concentrated poo. And this is going to sound weird, but the smell was familiar. Okay, tell me more. Can you smell on this collar? Under the seeped-in miasma of sewage? Sure, can't you smell it? Let me sniff. Wait, I see what you mean. There's definitely something else there. And yeah, it's very familiar. I've smelled this before somewhere. You have, huh? What does it smell like to you? Difficult to pick out the nuances through the layers of literal crap. But if I had to describe the scent, I'd probably describe it as... two warthogs playing tennis with an overly ripe blueberry. Yeah, justice for Albert. Justice for Albert. The new Free Jeff movement should be justice for Albert. A really long, really violent, really sweaty game. Nah, you're missing out on the ashy undertones. They clearly had a cigarette afterwards. Ah! Ew. Ew, what's happening? No, that's not quite right either. Maybe more like a pineapple after 5 unwashed rhinos sat on it and then fired on it. What? Ridiculous. It has to be at least 6 rhinos. Either that or the sewage just burnt out your nostrils. Why are we debating this? Like, what? Why? Why is this even a discussion? Wait. I got it. It's the ashtray of an elderly chain-smoking rhino if you then fill that ashtray with whiskey and orange juice. I was thinking more like apple juice. No, pineapple juice. Yes, that's it exactly. Well, how did you know? Why are we doing this? I don't understand. Because I know exactly which drink smells like this. Okay, that's why we're doing this. When the thief took this collar, did you smell this? Sure did. Guess I forgot in the subsequent blast of sewer smell that came when they opened the lid. Try to remember, did the smell come from the collar or from the thief? What, you think I went up to them, shoved my beak in close and inhaled? Francis, you have a point. I'm not sure Albert's a great detective. I'm sorry, Albert. It's not that I want to judge you, but you're kind of bad at your job. Sorry. Just facts. I did get a pretty strong whiff as the thief passed me by. So chances are this smell on the collar came from the thief, meaning either they spilled that drink on themselves or they have that drink a lot. I suppose they must have reeked if it transferred to the collar. Valid. They must have stank. What? Did they spill the drink on themselves? Either that or it happens to be their favorite drink. You said you recognize the smell, so you're familiar with the drink it comes from. Is that what it is? Ugh, I was straining my brain to think where I'd smelled it before. So it's what, a cocktail? Yes, and only one speakeasy in town serves a drink that smells and tastes like pineapple juice served in an elderly chain-smoking rhino's ashtray. Ew, this does not sound appetizing. Wait, you don't mean the back cover? How does he know from that? The super secret speakeasy that no one's supposed to know about. So you know about it. Of course, I go every week. Everybody who's anybody knows about it. It's just everybody who's nobody isn't supposed to know. Francis, man. Francis, you got no chill. Francis has no chill. Wait, then how did you know about it? Never mind that now. The point being that smell proves a connection to the back cover and their house special. And it seems a tragic lack of taste. Couldn't it be something classy like an old-fashioned? Or at least make it the ashtray of an elderly chain-smoking yak? What is this? I have to go. Oh, where do you off to in such a hurry? I need to visit a certain bookstore downtown. Or rather, the super secret speakeasy in the back that no one's supposed to know about. I still can't believe you actually know about that place. Would they even let you in? Oh, I'm sure they will. It's already been a week since the incident after all. What did we do? Oh God, what did we do? They're probably over it by now, I hope. Whatever, I've got somewhere important to be, so if we're done with questions... Thanks, Francis. Dance on, you crazy diamond. Yeah, that's kind of why I need to get going. So if you could get a move on, bye. Okay, we're done with Francis at least. Francis is resolved. Let's go to Mrs. G first.
You might be wondering why I'm bothering with this dull as dishwater domestic dispute, particularly at a time when there's dead cats, implosions, criminal conspiracies, and teleporting callers that defy the laws of physics. And to you, I say, first off, who are you? What the hell are you doing in my car? Get out. But secondly, a cat's gotta eat. Often and on demand. With some nice clean water that a cat'll then refuse because they
Hey,
thought
Blue.
air floating on
Welcome,
top.
welcome, welcome. Oh, okay. I hydrated just for you. You just got home? I hope you got time to get some rest.
Anyway, eating requires money.
Eating requires money. This man could be a VTuber. This man, Albert Wilde, VTuber confirmed.
It's a whole thing. And thanks to the beasts in blue, it sounds like this big cat case isn't exactly going to result in anything.
Oh, yeah, you should get some rest, get that headache gone, Blue.
I don't even like
I'm glad you
fungi.
popped in, but you definitely should get rid of a headache.
So for the sake of my stomach, I'm willing to swallow my pride. Along with whatever food I can buy with my payment for figuring out this husband's midlife crisis. How hard can it be? He's only been holing up in his room for a month. I'm sure whatever caused that has to be super duper minor.
Artifician fed the cats. Artie. Ooh, they got a fancy house. Mr. Wilde, thank you so much for coming. Please come in. Financially generous, but you know, nice and friendly too. And what a charming apartment you have. The apartment of a sweet, generous lady who hopefully likes being praised and responds, you know, generously. Ah, you flatter me, detective. Keep at it. Oh yes, great apartment. Love it all. The couch, the tables, the rug, the windows. The incredibly large hole in the middle of the living room. That is nothing. Nothing at all. Just some construction we have on the go. We're making a skylight. That's
Skylight
bullshit.
that looks a little bit too much like another skylight.
Yeah.
Crime scene.
I think her husband is teleporting cats.
Either there's a crazed contractor on the loose installing giant hole skylights all over the city, or
Hello, madam. Is your husband teleporting cats? We believe your husband to be teleporting catos. Hey, Mrs. G. So the skylight. Okay, sleep well, Blue, sleep well. Big enough for sun, big enough for blue sky, big enough for a large body to fit through. Hmm. The skylight was there for at least a little time before my husband went to his room. Something else has happened and I need you to learn what. Okay, how were things before? They were good. Not sure what things you mean. I mean, how was your husband? No, he's just an office worker. Bullshit. Cheerful guy, very carefree. Maybe a little too carefree. I mean that carefree only goes so far in terms of doing chores and housework. Okay. Apparently that counts as care. But no, none of the things that you mentioned happened. He was his old happy self when I left. Then when I came back, he was a hermit. So upset. Left? Where did you go? Okay, what happened on that day? Alright, well, first thing in the morning I went to the bathroom and started, you know, pooping. Well, I was getting ready to go out. I had season tickets to the ballet. Never miss a single performance, not unless I'm on fire and being flayed by knives. Mr. G, though, he wouldn't attend a single performance unless he was on fire and being flayed by knives. So he decided to go out with his friends. Truly a healthy modern marriage in action. He was his usual sweet self, gave me a kiss on the cheek, told me to have a good time at the ballet, and mein Gott, did I. He was absolutely amazing. The lead swan was outstanding, so light on her webbed feet, and there was this one particularly handsome flamingo. It's Francis! Alright, when we got back, he was not home yet, but I did not think anything of it. I went out for a walk, and by the time I got back, he was in our room. But when I went to go to sleep myself, the door was locked. He held it shut and screamed at me to go away, that he didn't trust me. At first I thought he was joking, then I thought he just had a bad headache. But by the next day I realised he wasn't coming out or letting me in. It's been like that since. Has your husband said anything? I'm apparently a demon dog and I'm going to gobble him up. Are you single? Because I'm beginning to see why. Just pure bad luck and nothing else, clearly. So it's not just the hiding that's weird, but he suddenly turned on you? Yes, he used to think I was the bestest of girls. He even used to call me his beloved ballerina. But now he either stays quiet or he yells at me to go away, so I leave him alone. That is weird. That he knows I'm out to get him. Get him how? Oh, horrible things, like I will kill him or kidnap him or tie him up in a way he doesn't like. As opposed to in the way he does like, of course. Ah! That's what Albert said. Oh my god. Chat, am I Albert? My, won't you try the cake I made? It's lemon poppy seed. Okay. The lady behind the wallet. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? What do you do? Nothing exciting. I bake, I clean, I go out with a very special group of friends, I keep busy, I do not face existential dread over never getting to do what I really wanted in life. Usual things. Relatable. I wanted to be a professional bed tester, but I fell asleep too quickly to give any useful feedback. Still haunts me whenever I have to actually, you know, get out of bed. That if I made it, I'd never have to leave my bed again. I wanted to be a ballerina so bad. When I was a child, I made myself a dress out of swan feathers so I could pretend to dance to Swan Lake. How come you didn't pursue it? Because the swan I plucked the feathers from was, how you say, pissed off and sued for emotional damages and treatments for boldness. By the time my parents settled out of court, they couldn't afford ballet lessons for me. Even now, I cannot afford it. Oh, sorry to hear that. It's fine. My friends say we will afford soon. Then I have all the lessons I want. Sounds like you have some nice but weirdly ominous sounding friends. Gesundheit. Ah, that's her husband's actual last name. Mr. and Mrs. Gesundheit. Oh, I see what you mean. Your last name is Gesundheit. I didn't sneeze. And actually, Gesundheit is short for the full name, which is Gesundheit Flammen Werferen Hold the It. See, it is better for us to shorten it and use Gesundheit. I didn't sneeze. And now you see why we just go by Mr. and Mrs. G. Okay, I think that's it for now. Alright, she's already been sassy about solving the case, but like... Oh, look at this hole. This does not look like a skylight.
Like something blew a hole in the ceiling. And as far as I can tell, whatever it was is way bigger than the dead mini kitty.
Hmm. Just realized he's a sheep. She's a wolf married to a sheep. He's not gonna answer anything while she's there, is he? He's hiding from his wife? Oof. Wow. Mrs. G, your husband is... Okay, we've got to organize ballet. That's going to mean Francis, isn't it? Oh. Okay, let's go get her dance lessons.
All right. Hang tight. I'll be right back. And by right back, I mean sometime in the foreseeable future. Maybe if I had I'd have 2 nickels, which is frankly more money than I've had in years.
Relatable. This is a relatable cat, guys.
I'm